Hi, my name is Robert Ridley, and this is my intro video for EDL 853 Module 1. A little about myself and where I work. Oh, sorry. So I've been married for 5 years to my wife Lauren, who's also an educator. She teaches kindergarten here in the Gardner Edgerton School District. We have two kids. Our son is named Ryder, and he's 4 years old. Our daughter is Tinley Grace, and she is 1 year old. We live in Gardner, Kansas. I actually work at a private Catholic high school in downtown Kansas City, Kansas. It's the only private Catholic high school in Kansas City. Our school is about 75% free and reduced. We serve a diverse population, and a majority is 75% Hispanic. We also have an ever-growing Burmese population, and also serve many other ethnic backgrounds. A critical reflection looking at my school and special education. I'm kind of in a unique situation at my school. We really do not provide many services. We did, however, included some new initiatives this year. Looking at started with MAT testing this year, and that's really had driven our instructional decisions for course placement, and then also helping us determine where students really need help, and that way we can make those interventions where needed. We also have added reading skills classes for this year and a reading specialist for this upcoming school year. We were able to hire a reading specialist for the first time for this upcoming school year. Like I said, we're in a private school, so we actually have low resources in this area. So as far as our services go, we really don't provide many services at our school. However, if we do know that if we do have students that are on an IEP, most of the time those students receive services through USD 500, the Kansas City, Kansas Public School District, and so their schedule looks a little different to where they are at a public high school for the beginning of the day, and then they come over to our school for the remainder of the day. And then another thing that we are looking to implement for next year is our resource room. So that'll be new for next school year. We're going to have a resource room with a resource specialist located in that room all day. A critique of my knowledge and learning strategies. So I actually am the dean of students at our school. So my role actually looks a little different as I'm not teaching the students. So basically, I act as an advocate during meetings. So I sit in on all of our IEP meetings that take place for our students that do receive services from the public school district. So I act as an advocate for them during those meetings, and bring up things that I have seen or noticed throughout the building or working with those kids. Observations. So when I go in and observe in classrooms, I try to look for any accommodations that are being met, or that the teachers are doing, and provide feedback just from what I witnessed while I was in the room. Collaboration time for teachers. I think this is huge. I think this is an area that we could grow in, and giving our students, or I'm sorry, our teachers more time to collaborate. And also getting information out in a timely manner. I know our counselor that handles our IEP students, and I know sometimes they have a lot on their plate, and sometimes some of those IEP plans are the 504s. Sometimes they may not get to the teachers before the school year starts, or the first couple weeks. It may be 3 or 4 weeks into the school year before that information is handed out, which is an area that we are looking to improve upon next year. That's something that we have already spoken about, and we are aware that that is an area that we need to improve upon. Plan for the future and for funding. Utilize more grants to employ more resources for our students. So we kind of have started that with our resource room this year. Another thing I'd like to see is us actually hiring some special education teachers in our building. Right now, we do not have any special education teachers employed for our building. Right now, they receive those resources outside of our building, but I think that's something that we could look at in the future in order to reach the needs of all of our students. And then another area I kind of mentioned before is just collaboration time for our teachers, and then flexible seating, just different strategies along those lines, RTI, different things like that, that could help our teachers and help our students be successful. And then as far as funding goes, basically we really started utilizing title funds this past year. That's one area that we really picked up in this year and started to utilize those funds. That's one area. That's how we hired our reading specialist for the upcoming school year, and also provided some necessary equipment for our resource room. And then just continuing to research grants to be able to fit the needs of our students. We have a new president this year who comes to us from the Madonna School in Omaha, Nebraska. And the Madonna School is a school that serves students with special needs. And so he was the president of that school. So I kind of picked his brain a little bit on some different things. And so I think he's going to be a good resource, not only for me throughout this course, but also for our school and looking at what we need for the future in regards to making sure that all of our students' needs are met, and making sure that we're providing the resources for those students that do have special needs. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to working with you all throughout this course. Thank you.